live? Maybe not. Am I live? Yes, I am. I'm live now. I see it. I'm live, everybody. Hello and welcome to the stream. How's it going? Who's here? There we go. We've got people saying hello, TP, in the chat. It's good to know. That's very good to know. Excellent. Let's
Hey Pete, great to see ya as always. Looking forward to watching you play my favorite in the Crash trilogy.
Oh.
Cash Banuka 2 Gringotts Steakhouse. Also, just for funsies, I'm gonna be playing along with the NSA version on Steam.
Ah, well, how about that? Hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you, Jack Bradshaw, for the 100 blips there. Crash Bandy blips, or something like that. Something funny, but not that. You may be disappointed to hear that this is my least favourite in the trilogy, actually, but it's probably not helped by the fact that I didn't own this one as a kid until much later on. So, that affects things, doesn't it? When, in terms of favourites and so on and so forth. But it's still good, a good game, and I certainly like the. I mean, they were all made in the same engine, seemingly, but I like the. Yeah, Crash 2 and 3 in terms of movement and fluidity and. I don't know, just they feel they're the kind of their own thing, and Crash 1 is.
Ivy's coming to get you, Peter Team TR5 IVY.
No, she's not. She's not available on Twitch. Well, she is, but we've turned her off. Thank God. Thank you, Madstadactyl. Crash 2 and 3. Like Crash 2 is where Crash Bandicoot himself becomes a lot more agile. Collecting gems and crystals. There's a bit more. It's the way I like it, rather than just like trying to get to the end of a level and
Hello, Peter. How was your weekend? Very excited to see you stream more Crash. Another 100% run, I presume.
Well, maybe.
Also, thank you for the birthday wishes from you and Ben and all of Cultaholic.
Oh.
It really made my day.
No problem. Oh, look at all these B-whips coming through. I'm gonna place your bets down below. When are we gonna start? When are we gonna start the game? It's anyone's guess. Enjoy playing along, Jack, in your favourite game. And yes, Madstadactyl, thank you for the 100 zomblips there. I see them. Thank you very much. Team to 5 Ivy. There's now just a ghost. Is it just a... Oh no. There's an Ivy thingy, emote. Well, that's horrible. Now I see why Ivy's coming to get me. Madstadactyl included it in their message. Well, I know that now. Oh dear. So then, because I'm Brian, subscribed via Twitch Prime, 10 months total that is. Thank you so much, Brian. Finally caught a live stream again. Been tough to get to them because of work, but I'm loving the VODs. Keep up the great work, TP. Well, thanks for being with us today, Brian. It's great to have you. And I'm glad you're enjoying the VODs all the same, even if you can't make the streams all the time. Brilliant. Stephen Scotes, thanks for blips. Hope you had a good birthday. I had a great weekend, thanks. Really just did very little and relaxed and had a nice time. Well, I played lots of The Last of Us Part 2. Probably shouldn't have even mentioned that because I'm now opening myself up to spoilers, but I'm at least past some of the bigger spoilers. So, jeez. If you say any spoilers for The Last of Us Part 2, you'll be, banned from the chat, so don't do it. Thanks very much. Cheers. See you later. Manta Ray Tiger gifted 2 subs to the community. Thank you so much. That's 20 total. Fantastic, very generous. Manta Ray Tiger, they've gone to Lloyd W90 and Jeff the Mongoose, our very own Molly. Well, that's nice. That's very nice indeed. And there's Lloyd in the chat saying thanks. Thank you very much for the gift sub. Oh, lovely. Isn't it? Aren't you all just a big, sickeningly nice bunch of people? Yes. Yes, you are. Oh, and everyone's found the Ivy emote now, posting it in the chat. Lord Bratton, or Bratton, subscribed via Twitch Prime. 9 months total. Congratulations to you on your baby Billy. Hey Pete, good morning. It's 10 AM here in Florida. I never got to play Crash back in the day, but this stream encouraged me to finally download and play it.
Crash Bandicoot should have been a genius, but it doesn't quite compute.
Crash
Bandicoot. Anything can happen now that Crash is in pursuit.
I forgot that bit, yeah.
Sorry, I figured Robot Lady's singing voice would do wonders with that.
You make a good point, though. Oh, Jesus, here it is. There. That's it. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You make a good point there, whoever that was, who I will get to in a minute. I said that I was going to show off the Crash Bandicoot 1 cartoon intro that I never got around to showing previously. And, why is this one 3 minutes long and this one's only... Oh, I see, that's like a news version. Okay. So... I was going to show these in the previous stream, and I totally forgot I was going to do it in this stream. I promised I would then do it on this stream, but I can do that now. Let me just very, very quickly... Yeah, I can do this safely. If I go to that... Okay, so that works. Yeah, I can do that. It's not the prettiest thing. And also my microphone wasn't available on that scene, so you couldn't hear a word I was saying, so I'll have to add that in. But that seems to be... I can show it to you, at least. Yeah, it is like a geography lesson there with the cursor, or a PowerPoint presentation. Just the cursor on the screen all the way through. That's what you want to see, isn't it? Yeah, we'll show that, because it's a really weird little cutting room floor relic of PS1 gaming and super fun. So I'll watch that in a moment. Spy Hunter gifted us up to Shibbies. Thank you, that's 6 total that you've gifted. Excellent news. And sorry, Lord Braton said this stream finally encouraged you to download and play Crash. Excited for today's stream. Well, that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I wonder whether you played the PS1 versions or the Insane Trilogy, because they're different beasts, but largely the same game overall. Chrome Elk subscribed. 18 months total. That's a long time. That is a really long time. Hey all, just been rewatching the Outlast VODs. They're hilarious. Peen Zoom. Yeah, they certainly are. Jim Corvette subscribed. 2 months total. Thank you, Jim. Glad you're with us for 2 months now. Then Mr. Black said Crash Bandicoot, which is the lyrics to the video we're about to watch. Yeah, I figured Robot Lady's singing voice would do wonders with that. It certainly did. Mr. Black, thank you. Steven Scodes gifted us up, boom, to Galv2809. Thank you, Steven Scodes, for contributing to the community in such a way. Lovely. CWT Wheelie says, "Hey TP, should be preparing for my mini break in London tomorrow, but happy to see you. But I'm here to see you stream instead. Luckily, I'm mostly packed already. Well, I hope you have a good time. Everyone's having little mini breaks, little staycations, aren't they, at the moment? Which is very nice, you know, because although we've all been like, shut up. Hello.
This might be my last live TP stream for a while, as I'm back at work full-time next week. I want to thank you for being part of my routine for the last few months. Your streams are awesome and we'll keep up on the VODs.
GY Goliath. I'm going to have to just scroll down. I can't just say, wait your turn. GY Goliath just donated... Let me just check that before I say it out loud. Yes, GY Goliath did donate 200 Great British Pounds just then. That's an insane amount of money, and as if you've not already contributed enough over the months. GY Goliath, thank you so much. That deserves salutes. It's not gifted subs. Normally reserve the salute for gift subs, but you deserve whatever you want there for that. Thank you so much, GY Goliath. It's wild, crazy donations like that that make an enormous difference. You know, I mean, every little helps, whether it's $1 or $1,000, but good God, you know, that kind of thing really goes a long way. So thank you so much, GY Goliath. That's incredibly generous. And, you know, hopefully we will see more of you now and then, as and when we can. It's a shame you've got to go back to work. Well, not a shame in some cases, and maybe you're looking forward to going back to work, but, you know, it'll be a shame that we don't see you around as much. But there will always be the VODs and social media and YouTube comment sections, and maybe you'll be able to bop in for the occasional stream still. That would be lovely. Goodness me, thank you, GY Goliath. Very generous. Let me just quickly scroll back up. So we've got Nexus the Duck, who's been with us for 5 months now, subscribed. Hello TP, hope you're well. Certainly am, Nexus the Duck. Thank you very much. Hope you are too. Richard C. Normus, we like that name. Stopping in for a sneaky watch at work. Ooh, cheeky, sneaky. Hope everyone's day slaps some serious Richard. says Richard. So that's an 8-month subscription and you're on a 7-month streak. So well done you. Look at this hyper jump emote that's being used a lot today. That's strange. Hypergravity, hypermine.
Dum dum dee dum 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 dee dum 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 robot lady singing the Crash theme tune.
She did a great job of that. She really did. Goid97 subscribed via Twitch Prime. Hard to catch the streams live as I work the night shift. My wife will be welcoming the newest member of the Walrus clan in the beginning of November. Yeah. Congratulations,
Let's
Goid.
see the clan grow.
And Goid's wife. Well, not yet. Congratulations on the pregnancy and soon to be the birth. I hope you call it TripleJump. Don't call it double jump. You will receive a letter. We did. Corrosion Audio subscribed. 7 months total on a 6-month streak. 7 months of weird, says Corrosion Audio. You're absolutely right. Yes, and then Duo Goliath gave £200 and just blew the entire stream out of the water. So loads of salutes in the chat now. Kermit the Pog subscribed. Welcome to the Walrus Clan, Kermit. Lovely to have you.
As my job end date draws closer, my desire to hang out with the Walrus Clan greatly outweighs my need to even pretend to work.
Oh, goodness me. Ugh, I'm trying to get a nice amount of light without being washed out and without being too dark. It's impossible. It's an impossible task. My webcam doesn't auto-focus. It's a cheap-ass webcam, really. Kermit the Pog, welcome to the Walrus Clan. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Jim Corvette gifted a sub. It's the 4th one in the channel so far they've gifted, and it's gone to Lloyd Co. Thank you, Jim. Then Galv2809 donated £6. Thank you, Galv. In fact, I should have paid more attention to that because donations don't appear in chat. So let me just load it up and read it properly. Little bits and stuff. Little bits. You can see bits in the chat, so it doesn't matter if I wait until later to read them. But I'll read them now. Oh, am I logged in on? Oh, it's gonna take me ages. Hang on. Log in. Probably kill the stream quality slightly. Log in via Twitch. I think I was logged in on the YouTube back end there. Twitch. My donations. Gal2809 said dum dum. Yeah, it was when we were singing Crash.
Look at all the generosity today. Thank you, GY Goliath, for all the generous you have done for TripleJump and Cultaholic.
Indeed.
Much love to you, my dude.
Yeah, Gal.
Team TR5 Dick salute.
Keep interrupting Steven's message there. Galv donated £6. Thank you very much, and Robot Lady sang the Crash theme tune and did an excellent job of it. Really, really good. Excellent news. So then we had 200 blips from Jim Corvette, who said, "Let's see the clan grow." Well, it is because Kermit the Frog the Pog has just subscribed. They're a newbie, seemingly, if the message is anything to go by. And Odie Lazarus, 100 blips. As my job end date draws closer, my desire to hang out with the Walrus clan greatly outweighs my need to even pretend to work. Excellent to have you two with us, Odie Lazarus. It's been lovely and continues to be lovely. 100 blips from Stephen Scodes, who said, "Look at all the generosity today. Thank you, Duo Goliath, for all the generous things you've done for TripleJump and Cultaholic. Much love to you, my dude." And then Techi Wayo subscribed via Twitch Prime. They've been with us for 11 months total. Thank you, Techi. Thank you for being with us all that time. Now, hopefully, I've not missed anyone out there. I don't think I did. So, let's hop over to my full screen YouTube screen. Craig CWG 1888 subscribed at tier 1. Doesn't say you've been subscribed before, so I'm going to assume that's a welcome to the Walrus clan. Welcome, Craig. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we're going to watch the Crash. So, context here. Some people think that this is a sort of an old pilot or something for a Crash Saturday morning cartoon thing that was going to happen. And while maybe that's what they were hoping it would lead to, this was actually the original opening cutscene for the game. It was going to be an FMV cartoon cutscene, and I'm assuming this video also has the little outro at the end. It does as well. So it's got the deleted ending for the game as well. So what I'm going to do is hop over to my full screen, and my microphone's not attached to that scene, so there will be a few seconds of silence while I quickly, hastily add my microphone as an audio input to that scene. Just a moment. Be with you in a second. Enjoy this YouTube overlay. Hello? Can you hear me now? You should be able to. Looks like you can. Let me know. Let me know in the chat when you can hear me. And then we'll watch this. Crash Bandicoot. Please, someone, confirm. No, we can't, Peter. Okay, good to know, Trojans fan. Right, so I'll do a geography teacher and just move the cursor around while you're trying to concentrate. And then, so this is it. This is the Crash Bandicoot unused cutscene. This was the intro to the game. Enjoy.
Dr. Cortex is a genius, a mental aberration. He's totally fixated on world domination. The local island creatures are dull and obtuse. Until the evil doctor turns on the juice. He wants them for his troops. They come out nincompoops, most especially Crash
Bandicoot.
Should have been a genius, but he doesn't quite compute. Crash Bandicoot. Anything can happen now that Crash is in pursuit. Tom has been selected for running through the blender. Crash will fight to save her. He'll never surrender. He'll vanquish any villain to set his girlfriend free. He doesn't have a clue about how to proceed. His heart's in the right place. His brain's been rearranged unsuccessfully. Crash Bandicoot. If Cortex isn't beaten, he'll reign absolute. Crash Bandicoot. Play our game and tell your friends so we'll make lots of loot.
There we go. So that was the original intro to the game. Now, what happens is we go to the Neo Cortex boss fight, and we defeat him, and he falls off his hoverbike and tumbles off the Zeppelin. And then... He just blows up the Zeppelin and kills Crash and Torna. Rip, I guess. Also, I just realised that this boat has the old Universal logo on it. Universal Interactive. How about that little Easter egg? Good. Well, there we go. That's the Crash Bandicoot. For those who haven't seen it, the end, ? Yeah, that's it. Rip for Crash. F in chat. That was a Bootsy subscription. I don't know if it came up on screen because I don't think I also had the alert box visible there. But Bootsy10 subscribed via Twitch Prime and said, finally got my updated Billy. Congratulations to you, Bootsy. You got an 18-month, 1.5-year badge. Fantastic. Thanks for being with us all that time. It's a long time. People are saying they think it's Jim Cummings. I don't know. Spy Hunter thinks it's Jim Cummings.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. Thank you, Jim Corvette, for 200 blips. And boom, here comes Warbiorvar. Hopefully I've said that right. And now I'm going to launch the game. Crash Bandicoot. Should have been a genius, but it doesn't quite compute. The sort of Butterfield version. Just what we wanted. Oh, blim. It's just me closing Microsoft Word in the background. Don't worry about that. It's the test of peas. It's the test of peas. What? Oh, no. Oh, look at that. And then people are thanking you for emotes and stuff. Oh, crazy. It's Twitch, everyone. I don't understand it. Right, let's launch the thing. First thing we're going to do, though, I don't know if you remember me saying this in the previous stream. Let me bop on over to that one and hit resume on here. This ain't Crash 2, is it? What I want to do is just give a little bit of... Given that Crash 2 runs immediately on from the end of Crash 1, like the opening cutscene of Crash 2 is essentially the ending cutscene of Crash 1. Just thought I'd defeat Neo Cortex one last time. And then we would hop straight into Crash 2.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot. Oh!
Yeah.
Maybe the cartoon is canon and Crash died and all these levels are his limbo.
Oh, God.
Destined to live this hell for all eternity.
Oh.
Also, hi all.
The old dude brothers, thanks for the bits. What a horrible thought. I wonder if it'll be part of the multiverse split timelines thing they're doing in Crash 4. Maybe there'll be one where he just... the Zeppelin was blown up and he died. And there's no Crash in that world. That would be a bit dark, I think, for what is essentially a children's game. Ha, 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 ha. Biff. Oops. Just lost the mask. That's a B-whip right there from Lammy Lot, who just subscribed. Welcome. By Twitch Prime as well. Yeehaw. So there we go. That's how that game ends. Hold that thought. Cortex fell off. Okay. Cortex fell off. Hold that thought. Look how seamless this is. I could have maybe I could have 2 emulators running and just slip straight over into the next game. But here we go. Sony Computer Entertainment America, I'm guessing, presents, because this is an ISO. Is it going to work? Yes, it is. The final Biff turned Cortex into Clancy Brown, says Schadenfreude. Yeah, I think it did. Or. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back.
So Cortex fell off the Zeppelin. Do you remember that from 1 minute ago? Here he is. Into the island.
Crystals. Of course.
He's Clancy Brown now. Don't worry about it. It's better. It's even better than it was.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we need to find an enemy.
Crash? Crash? Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Easter egg, in the Insane Trilogy, Coco is actually, if you look on Coco's screen in that scene, in the Insane Trilogy, it shows the bit in Uncharted 4 where Nathan Drake is playing Crash Bandicoot on PS1, playing Crash 1. So it's a really weird Naughty Dogception where Crash 2 shows Uncharted, which shows Crash Bandicoot 1. Very strange. So I was asked... by someone who has now disappeared into my chat. Boring Loner wants to know why... Have I mentioned why I'm playing the original PS1 versions and not the Insane remasters? Also, should there be some music here? Oh, there we go. It happened. Part of the reason is that simply I've already played the Insane Trilogy all the way through on stream. And also, I just kind of want to... You know, the Insane Trilogy is a remaster. And I wanted to just truly play the original 3 versions of this game. So, you know, the original 3... The original versions of the first 3 games, I should say. in the lead up to Crash 4, just so we're truly going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 all in their rawest forms, you know? That's kind of the reason why. And as I say, I've also played the Insane Trilogy through all the way.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to Turtle Woods, the first level. And there's another little Easter egg I know about this game. Which I'm going to show you. I know this probably warrants a ban, but my favourite Crash game was Wrath of Cortex. Cause childhood. I think if I left it running since 2001, it might have finished loading the first level by now. This corrosion audio, it had a very long loading times, that game. You know, I think I talked about this in the previous stream. It was not like a heinous crime, that game. It's just, it massively suffered by being...
Yeah. Crash Bandicoot is definitely my favourite talking fox that eats apples.
Me too. You can double jump, or you can high jump in this. Definitely not double jump. You can high jump in this in this game now by crouch jumping, which is good. You can also slide. Yeah, Wrath of Cortex was it suffered for the fact that it was a very early PS2 game, so people didn't really know exactly how to, you know, make the best use of that console. You know, there'd been a graphical change. It was a new engine, and so the game looked like a weird mix of, like, it was still cartoony, but also had some slightly weird... some slightly weird plasticine-y style going on, you know, and it was also following up from one of the best platforming trilogies ever made at the time, 3D platforming trilogies, so it just had big shoes to fill, and it suffered for it a bit. But yeah, it's all good. Oh, come on, Crash, jeez. Oh no, there goes my Aku. Ooh. It's nice to be able to skid jump now, though. Oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, probably at this early juncture in the game, I should be collecting as many fruit as possible because, you know, I don't exactly have 99 lives anymore. Ugh. There we go. But, you know, what are you gonna do? These birds, when you sit on their back, they very quickly drop down and then stay down, so you've got to be very quick. That's a very good soundtrack, Crash 2. I'll certainly give it that. This thing blows up all the nitro crates in a level. Trialing Badger wants to know if we have to not die in order to get the gem. No, that is no longer a thing, which is good. I don't have to do cheaty save state. Oh, why am I... I'm an idiot. Maybe I do have to do cheaty save states because I don't seem capable of... Oh! You'd have to slam to get through that one. Don't have to worry about doing cheeky save states anymore. That was kind of the point of doing the save states in Crash 1, was that I just wanted to play Crash 2 rules, Crash 2, 3 rules, you know? So, still little bits of... It's just me, is the game a bit loud, or TP could... You know, I did wonder if the game was a bit loud, personally. I thought it seemed a bit loud. I'll dip it down a bit. Might be also me being quiet. Is that better? You hear me better now? You can change it some more if you like. Let's go back for the fruit. That's better. Okay, good. Good, good. Yeah, so no longer having to cheat. The problem I now am faced with is that I don't know Crash 2 very well. Ooh, hello. So there may be some issues in that respect, which is that, you know, I might not know where certain gems are hidden, because Crash 2 has some really weird kind of prerequisites for like how to unlock certain things. Oh, hello. Got him. But mostly I should be able to work it out. You can clear that if you're a real pro trickster. God, it's a bit noisy in here, isn't it? So this is the crystal we're supposed to gather. And what I'm going to do is not gather the crystal. Just because there's a little Easter egg in this game. Well, not even, well, sort of. It's just something that most people will never experience, because you would not ordinarily not get the crystal. There's the gem, though. For getting all the boxes. But, this is what happens if you don't do what Cortex just asked you to do, which is go into a level and collect the crystals. Yeah, alright, we don't need dance. We don't need the dance yet.
No, Crash. I said bring me the crystals! Now, get back in there.
And you can do it again as well. I'm not going to do it again. Unless it works if I exit out the level. Maybe it will. Mr. Black says, I think there's a trophy for doing this like 10 times or something in the Insane Trilogy. Yeah, make him really mad. Okay, so we're gonna quickly just blitz through this now and grab the crystal. Yeah, if you do it again, he's got more to say. He's like, crystals, Crash! Bring me the crystals! Are you an imbecile? Things like that, but it's all good. Oops. Stu Lowe, subscribe via Twitch Prime. Thank you, Stu. Been with us for 5 months now. And we've loved every single one of them. Ugh. Ugh. Slightly faster to skid through the level like this. Oops, unless you do that. It's bad. Oh, yeah. It's nice to be playing Crash 2, I must admit. Just because of, Oh, I nearly got out then. Just because the way it just plays in a slightly smoother, or slicker way, I guess, than Crash 1 does. I love it very much, but, yeah, it's all good. I want to hear Clancy Brown get increasingly distraught at an Australian rodent. Oh, it'll just eat up too much of the stream time. I'd love to do it. I really would. Do we do it? Let's get it. Let's just do it. There we go. Cheat our way over that pit. And you get this at the end of the... Oh, it's because I've already got the thing. You get one of these at the end of a level. Tells you how many boxes you need. Oh, out of 0. Is this the level? Is this the level where you... yeah, so someone asked earlier as well. Is this the Crash game where one of the levels you have to complete without breaking any boxes? And I think it actually is Turtle Woods, yeah, to get that blue gem. So we can do that. We will have to go in again.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. Crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Ranger Jer, subscribe by Twitch. Ooh. Hello? Hello? Can I deal you? Hello? Ranger Jer, subscribe via Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. 12 months now you've been with us, and you're on a 4-month streak. Fantastic. How different is original Crash to the Insane Trilogy for gems? Wondering if I can use the recent VODs as my guide. Depends what you mean. If you're talking about playing the Insane Trilogy... Oh, what have I done? I'm an idiot. If you're talking about playing the Insane Trilogy and using the original VODs, yeah, you basically could do that. Insane Trilogy is easier to get the gems. Oh, what now?
So, you were helping Cortex gather crystals, yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. A laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he's created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Oh, Christ! Right. Yes, you can use my VODs. I mean, you don't use my VODs as a guide for anything. I'd more fool you. But what I'm saying is, Insane Trilogy is easier than Crash 1. So yeah, you'll actually have an easier time of getting all the gems in the Insane Trilogy version of Crash 1 than in the actual PS1 version, because there is not a requirement that you do not die, that you do a deathless run in any of the levels, except, I believe, for the coloured gems. So if you use my VODs, or perhaps a better guide on the internet, to find out which of those levels have coloured gems, not sort of clear or white or grey, whatever you want to call them, regular gems, the coloured ones you will have to do it deathless, I believe. That's what I remember. Oh man, okay. Do I slide jump over this, or maybe crouch jump? Oh no, Crash! I hate you. Right, let's just do an experiment. Okay, we can't high jump over it. We might have to. Oh man, that's going to be. Oh, I see. You would just bounce on the stripy one, wouldn't you? Because then it doesn't matter. It's not going to break. Ah, well now we know. Got to start again. So for those of you who don't know what the hell I'm doing now, why I'm still on the first level, if you weren't paying attention earlier, I was saying that the blue gem that you can see up there next to the crystal. See up there? So it means there's a blue gem available in this level, and you get it by not breaking any boxes in this level. Oh, you're all saying it. You're saying jump on the bouncy one. You guys are a lot cleverer than I am. Thank you, Steven Scodes, for gifting a sub. It's gone to Edu. You've gifted 28 total now to the community. That's a lot. It's a whole lot. You can die and still get the color gems in Crash 2 and 3. It's only applied to Crash 1 in the Insane Trilogy, says Jack Bradshaw. So there you go. Colored gems in Crash 1, you have to do deathless in the Insane Trilogy, but not in the other. I think I knew that, but didn't specify. Can't believe I didn't think that we just need to bounce on the bouncy one. Nearly there. Oh, our first coloured gem of the run. Gonna hear that. can hear that beautiful angelic choir. Oh. Oh, trying to hack my way out. Ooh. Going. I watched The Mask last night. Jim Carrey's The Mask. It's on Netflix UK. It's recently been added. Love that film. Not seen it in ages. Very 90s. It's made me want to watch. Oh, nice. We got it. It's made me want to watch the old Batman movies, the two Burton ones, and then even Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, which are, you know, kind of rubbish, but at the same time, I just love that whole aesthetic. There we go. We got a blue gem. Fantastic. So now we're finally moving on to Snow Go. So one of the things I don't like... Why is there a black bar at the bottom of the... Has that been there the whole time? Look at that. That's hideous. Oh, I see. There's a black bar at the top as well, but it's just been hidden by... Yeah. Yeah, steady. I'm moving the wrong thing now. Game capture, that's the one. Let's do it like that. I know I've slightly stretched it, but now we don't have horrible black bars. Don't know why I didn't notice that before. Oh, hello. So yeah, one of the things I don't like so much about Crash 2 is that I kind of feel like to me it feels, and I might even be right, like statistically if you looked at the numbers, it might be no more guilty of this than Crash 3. In fact, Crash 3 might be more guilty. But to me it feels like it reuse... Jesus. Is it worth it? It reuses its level types more than Crash 1 and Crash 3 do, or did. You know, in terms of jungle levels, snow levels, you know, stuff like that. I feel like Crash 1 and 3 did a lot less of that. But, you know, still a good game. They're good. They are at least good level types. That's, you know, that's something to be said. I like these snowy ones, they're pretty fun. Ooh. It's nice to have a blend of side-scrolling and, you know, different perspectives. This game also mixes... Oh, this is the one you can't... You can be a cheeky beggar and, like... You can do that. You can, like, do stuff. I might just give it a go a couple of times. But this isn't the way you're supposed to get it. Oh, if you get it at its lowest. Well, 3 more goes. I don't really know how you do this, but I'm just aware that it's possible if you're a pro strat speedrunner like me. Something like this, but last try. Oh, nearly. Anyway, we will come to that. Come back to that. Da, 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 da. That was Tide Author Danny subscribing. They've been subscribed for 7 months total. Thank you very much indeed. Happy anniversary. Much love to everyone in the clan. Screw that. Ba-ba-ba-ba. This game does actually have, I think, maybe my favourite piece of music from any Crash level, which is the bonus round music to the water levels, Hang 8 and those levels. So good. And actually, the Insane Trilogy absolutely nailed it as well. You know, some of the... Ooh, hello. Don't forget that. Some of the tracks in the Insane Trilogy I don't think are actually quite right. Some of them are fine. Spyro did it way worse. The Spyro remastered music was pretty trash, I think. Oh man, now how do I make them appear? I'm trying to remember this. It's all... Is it up there? Yes, it is. I just got it then. Pop, pop, pop. But yeah, really good track. We'll come to it soon. Big Titty Jesus asks, why is this my least favorite out of the three? First off, I should say, if I've not already made it clear, that it's still a really good game. Like, I really like this game. I do. It's just that of the three, if I had to put them in order, it would probably go 3, 1, 2 from best to worst. But this is a good game by every measure. But yeah, I think the main thing is I don't really like the repetitive level types. I prefer a bit more variety. And also I don't like some of the choices of level type either. Like the bees one is a bit weird. I actually think that the jetpack levels are a bit overrated personally. I don't really like the jetpack levels, which is I know that's probably one of the worst things I could say, because people love those, and it was like the biggest selling point of this game. It's in the opening, in the intro, with the game logos and stuff. Crash is on his jetpack. It's probably all over the back of the box and stuff. I can't remember. Oh, Hang 8! We're going to hear the good track now in the bonus level. In fact, I can't even remember if the original version of the music is the one that I like. I know I definitely really like the remixed version for Insane Trilogy, but I'm assuming it's just as good. Oh, we're going to lose... Yeah, we're going to lose him. This is pretty cool. Little hoverboard thing. It's the first time Crash used a vehicle, I think. I know he's ridden warthogs before, but I don't think they count. Is it the first time Crash... He didn't use one in at any point in the other games, did he? In Crash 1. He used some later on, of course. He's ridden motorbikes, jetpacks, cars, little, go-karts. Oh, here it is. Okay, admittedly, the remix is way better. They absolutely killed the remix version of that track, honestly. So good. Oh, look, the blue gem! God, we haven't even made it to this level yet, and we've already got the gem for it. It's going to take us away. Yeah, motorbikes, jet skis, airplanes. He's carrying a bazooka around. Also not a vehicle. So this is the hard route, which is why it's playing scary music. Sometimes these are accessed by riding coloured gems. Sometimes they're accessed by what's known as a death route platform. Which, are they... Oh, no! Oh, that was scary. Are there any death routes in this game, or are they just coloured gem routes? I know in Crash 3, there's like, you ride platforms. You have to reach them without dying. You doing alright here? Doing alright. Crash. You missed it. No Crash. I mean, I've got to come back anyway and do some more when I've lit these boxes up, but... Okay, fine. We'll come back. Oh! That was scary. Okay, well, that's what masks are for, eh? What are friends for? Yeah, there are death routes in this game. I thought there were sprout stuff. So those are a little bit, to be fair, they are a little bit like the Crash 1 requirement of not dying, but it's only up to a certain point in the level. You have to do it in a single life. There we go. Pressing it a bit late is the problem. It's fine. There we go. 54. Doing. So now we ride this... oh no, why is there some plants there? Am I supposed to do a little trick shot and jump over? Well, now I feel worried. Can I ride it back? No. Okay, I'm now worried I was supposed to do a clever skid jump over to the end where those two plants were. And that I might have missed a couple of boxes, but, you know, if I have, we'll have to just come back. Oh, it takes me back. The first time I played this game was in a pub. As a young boy. It was like one of those family pubs, you know, it was like they did burgers and chips and stuff for little kids. Probably had like Charlie Chalk menus or something, I don't know. We got the gem, that was good. Good news. Those plants are just decoration, TP, says Schadenfreude. Me and my mum were on my way to Germany. We were driving there. We stopped on it. Maybe we were driving to the Channel Tunnel, or maybe we were driving on the way to the airport. I don't know. But anyway, it was a long drive as the first leg of our trip to Germany. See the family.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Okay, sure. And Charlie Chalk is a name I haven't heard in a long time, says Lolly Llama. Yeah, the pits. Oh, this level really is the pits. It's the pits. So we were on our way to Germany to visit the family. Just me and my mum. I don't know why none of the other family were coming, but anyway, that was it. And we stopped at a pub on the way there for lunch, or just for, you know, for a break. It's been in the car a long time. And in this pub, they had a little children's sort of play area. Not quite a ball pit, but, you know, they had, like, a little corner where kids could, like... They probably had, like, a chalkboard on the wall and, you know, just stuff like that. And they had a PS1 plugged into the wall. It was like a demo PS1 in a game shop. You know, the controllers were, like, stuck inside plastic holders. And I played the level where you get chased by the polar bear, and it blew my mind as a kid, because I played... Oh, Jesus, I'm really messing up those turtles. It blew my mind as a kid, because I'd only played, like... In terms of, like, anything comparable to that, I'd only played the boulder levels in Crash 1, which, you know, I used to find pretty intense at the time. But, you know, they were something else. Oh, which way do I go? Maybe both ways. So nice to know I don't have to do this in a deathless run, you know? Oh, I keep forgetting I can't spin those fellas. You've got to bop on their heads. Bop on them. Yeah, so there was just a pub with a PS1 there for kids to play, and Crash 2 was in it. Oh, I really messed that one up. Okay. No matter. Cheating not required. Ooh. There we go. That's how you do it. There are some, as I said earlier, there are some slightly weird ones for... What? Why? Why is that happening? The backtracking of Crash 2 is a real headache. Yeah, it can be. Just jump over them. Just don't have to land on them. Just dodge them. Oh, no. Okay, come on now. I'm sure that was just a secret teleport exit. What? Yo! What's going on? Can I have about... Oh, Crash now, please. Taking the mic now. Can I have, like, 16 Fs in the chat, please? It was going so well, wasn't it? I thought I was doing really... Doing some cheeky skids that I probably shouldn't be doing. I shouldn't be doing those skids, but it's just such a fun bit of movement in this game. Right, let's not skid now into these birds. Now try again, Peter, but do it better. Yeah, I will. Oh man, we've gone the wrong way, haven't we? This isn't gonna link. Is this? Ooh, it's gonna link back up with. Oh, it is. Okay, sure. This will be fun now. Got to try and edge our way. Oh no. Oh, I can hear boxes popping in from that exclamation mark crate that I hit earlier. Oh no, there's a bird. Okay. Now these might be the only 4 boxes. Oh no, they're not. I was going to say they might be the only 4 boxes on this path. But oh, fantastic! Oh, they've given me a flippin' sympathy blobber job now. Let's make a mental note. Are there any more boxes? Yeah, there are. After this area. There we go. It's easy if you just take your time. Ooh.
Yeah.
I got Crash 2 in a PS1 bundle for Christmas in 1999. I was only allowed to watch my dad play it, but I loved the colors and the music.
Ah.
Wouldn't be working towards a career in games without a him heart.
Ah, that's nice. Schadenfreude, thanks for the bits and for the heartwarming story. But my dad didn't like gaming. My dad had nothing to do with video gaming at all. Like one time he maybe had a go at, would you believe, London Racer. You know, that was a real baptism of fire for my dad. Maybe that's why I didn't like gaming, because his one taster session was London Racer. Infamous, worst games ever royalty. Oh! Thank God for that mask. Right, checkpoint, that'll do. Now I can kind of be a bit braver. Just don't know this game very well, you know? I don't know what to expect here. I don't mind the ones with the blades on their backs, because you can just skid those fellas, but... We must be nearly there now. We're there! We made it! Okay, so now we can go forwards again. Oh, there is a bird this way. Maybe I should go this way, because I've cleared out the birds.
Yeah.
KTP, I think the dono amount is still above $5 US. There's been a donation missed.
Oh no! Donation's been missed. Let's have a look at that. Kermit the Pog, yeah, gave £3.82, which used to be $5 and no longer is. Did you see any of the DC fandom stuff? The Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights games looked fun. Justice League will make fun level bosses. Also, the Batman trailer. Bring on Rob Bat. Is Rob Bat batting bat? Okay, yeah, I can't wait. Pooing my pants in excitement. Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Kermit the Pog. I saw that a bunch of DC stuff happened over the weekend. I mean, for me, you know, not a not a huge deal. I've not played, for my sins, I mean, this is a really bad thing to admit to, but I've not played any of the Rocksteady Batman games. Should have done, haven't done. What can you do? But, you know, I can see that they're good games. So I'm sure they'll go very well. I'm just also at the same time as answering your question, trying to change the donation amount to whatever. What's 5 USD in GBP? It is now. Well, it still says 382, but sure, I'll just change it a bit if I can find it. Alert box. Donations. Oh, actually, yeah, it's set to £3.90 at the moment. How's that happened? That's really weird. Has the value of the pound changed that much in like a couple of days? I might even set it to £3. Yeah, £3.82. That should work now. Can't confirm for sure whether it'll work, but yeah, 382. Blame Brexit, haha. Maybe just for safety I should set it to 381. I'll do that. £3.81 now is our threshold. You'd think Streamlabs would be able to sort of work it out for itself.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the Jak and Daxter series? I've only ever played Crash 2 as a kid, but I love the Jak series.
Spy Hunter, thanks for the bits. I'll answer your question in a hang on, let me just kill this armadillo. Okay, I'll answer your question in just a moment. First, I was still on Schadenfreude. No, I wasn't. Oh no, I was answering the donation amount, the donation one about all the DC stuff that happened. So was it like some kind of DC convention over the weekend? Was it like DC Con or DC, you know, like the Star Wars thing they have every year and stuff like that? Is that why all that stuff happened all at once? I'm guessing it was. Yeah, like I'm sure there'll be excellent games. Not sure how I feel about the Batman movie. I just feel like, I don't know, like my favorite. What bothers me is that like DC is a multiverse, and although I'm also a known not Marvel fan, like we've talked before on TripleJump and Vidiots about how I've not seen like pretty much any of the Marvel films. I've seen the 2 Guardians movies, but I've not seen any Avengers films at all. Not a single one. Not even that really big one, whatever it was. Oh no! Oh jeez, I got lucky there. That was a very forgiving hitbox. But what I do at least like about the Marvel film, I think I can revisit bonus levels. You certainly can in Crash 3 revisit bonus levels. Yes, good news. Good news, everyone. But what I do love, the idea that I really love in the Marvel films is that it's you know, it's one cinematic universe, one big crossover thing, which is great. I really love that in any shape. You know, that's why I like Star Wars, referencing other Star Wars movies in their film. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I love like callbacks and Easter eggs within pop culture. You know, shared universes, crossovers, characters popping up in other people's films. All that kind of stuff is great. Really, always been a fan of that. So that's what I love about the idea of the Marvel films. I just don't really have the time to put into them. And if I'd followed them from the beginning, then I would have done, because they come out in drips and drabs, which is fine. I'm just trying to speed it up. It won't go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if I'd obviously watched them all from the beginning as they came out, then that's not much of a time commitment. It's like 2 hours every year or whatever. But anyway, I missed the first few, and then I didn't want to watch the next ones until I'd see, because I knew that like they were all like interlinked and it was a multiverse, and so because I'd not seen Iron Man, I didn't want to, and I'd not seen Thor. It meant I didn't want to see, you know, Iron Man 2, or I didn't want to see. Oh, I've not been counting. Oh! Wasn't counting. Good. Getting started on the MCU at this point would be quite the marathon, it's true, says Boring Learner. Yeah, like, I know that, and like, Ben even lent me, he had a box set of like the first 4 films, and he lent it to me, and I just couldn't bring, I wanted to at the time. It's not that I just took it, it was like, oh, thanks, yeah, I'll watch it sometime. Like, I took it, I was like, oh, great, fine, I've been wanting to do this, like, I really, yeah, like, great. And then I just didn't watch them. And I kind of kept thinking I want to, partly because, oh, I've got to remember actually, these, I nearly went without these, got to come back for these. In which case, I've got to leave these, oh, sneaky game. So, hop, up. Okay, well that's good, it means we don't have to stand and bounce on those things all the way, because that's not how it works, I've just discovered. But I did fall off again. Yeah, so I didn't just like sort of go, oh, thanks, Ben. Yeah, I would really want to watch your films that you've lent me. Thanks. It was like I genuinely had the intention, and then I just didn't, because I just kind of thought, I don't know. It just seemed like a bit of a commitment, and I still haven't. But I really like the idea of it. So to go back to what I was saying about DC. I much prefer, apart from Spider-Man, who I've always thought was great, I think I've mostly, like, I really like DC superheroes in general. Like, I think Batman is awesome. Like, he's always been one of my favourite superheroes. Spider-Man's still my... I might have to start cheater ostering this one just because I can't be bothered. Oops. Yeah, always been a big fan of Batman, or at least been a big fan of Batman movies. But the fact that it's a multiverse, I just find like weirdly complicated. Like, which bits are canon, which films tie in with other films, who is the current Batman? You know, I'd rather they either made it all a single like cinematic universe where it's all going on in the same world, or made it completely separate where there's nothing to do with, you know, one film has nothing to do with any other film. Or just do like regular reboots. I did just do a little cheaty save state there, just as well. So there we go. That's why we needed to keep those, so we could come back for these. And now I should be able to clear the gap with a well-placed... Oh, only just. If you spin on your way up in this game, it does actually give you a bit of extra height. That's why you might have noticed that I'm doing that. Might look a bit weird, but it can help. I think DC would rather have done it that way too, Peter. They just messed things up. No, for sure, Boring Learner, you're absolutely right. I think they probably did want to do that. And then they realised some of their films were kind of bad, and they didn't go down well, I should say. And then they didn't want to include those in their cinematic universe. But then they kind of sort of had to, but not, so they made it a multiverse. Like Crash is about to do. So, you know, I can't complain too much, given that I'm a big fan of Crash, and I'm willing to give that the time of day. Did I get the crystal? Yes, I did. But, going right back to where this started, I'm very happy. I genuinely am very happy for people who are big fans of all that stuff. Like Kermit the Pog, I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, good for you. It's always nice when your thing gets some time, you know, gets some trailers and some love and some new installments. So that's great. Going all the way back now, though, to a bunch of alerts that I've been missing. Kermit the Pog says, it charged me £3.98 for $5 US, so should have gone through. Oh, I see. So it tried to work it out for you. But I think on our end, it doesn't say 3.9. It says we got 382 from you, Kermit the Pog. That's very weird. I don't know what's going on there. In any case, I don't know. It should be fine now going forward. That's very weird. So Mad Seductor let me know about the donation amount and gave me 100 blips. Thank you very much. And then Ian Westcote subscribed via Twitch Prime. 7 months total. Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. Twitch Prime's great, isn't it? Spy Hunter, 100 blips, said, how do you feel about the Jak and Daxter series? I've only ever played Crash 2 as a kid, but love the Jak series. You know, the Jak and Daxter series is actually one of the only 3D platformers of its time that I didn't really get into. We'll just quickly get through all this before I carry on playing, and then I can carry on chatting. People were trying to tell me about the bouncy boxes and backtracking. Okay, actually, I think that's it. I think that's all the alerts. So, yes, Spy Hunter, Jak and Daxter. I think I found Daxter too annoying, I think. And I think the levels also were too open plan for me. You know, I was used to Crash, which is generally very linear. Or at most will have a couple of branching paths that ultimately come back to, you know, they reconverge. So it's not super branching really. And Spyro, all right, admittedly, the worlds themselves are large and have certain offshoots, but it's very tempered and controlled, I think, for the most part, Spyro games. So they're not super linear, but there's a clear kind of progression through the level, and you're not going to struggle to sort of find everything, or at least find every room. But I remember like going onto the first sort of beach area in Jak and Daxter, and seeing that there were like different ways I could go, and then I would choose like one way, and then I eventually found myself in a totally different area, it's like a swamp or a forest or something. It's been a long time. And then thought, oh god, I'm now in a totally different area, but I know that back in that first area there were branching bits that I didn't even go to yet, and it just felt a bit much. That hot take on Daxter is understandable, says Spy Hunter. Yeah, okay, it's not much of a... Yeah. Daxter's annoying. Wow. Get me with my my controversial statements. Yeah. Now, I guess what I'm saying, though, is that he was kind of designed to be an irritating character in a kind of endearing way, I think, and I just didn't get it at all. Overall, you know, I get what Jak and Daxter is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. Let's count to 40. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no. 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. It's nearly the sex number, everyone. Yeah, I'll say Jak 2 is better designed to help guide you to places, says Spy Hunter. Yeah, I don't mean to, you know, I don't want to crap all over the series that you love. Everyone's got their own preferences. Ben was never much of a Crash fan, would you believe? I always sort of forget that he never even... Oh! He never played any of them. And actually, he only played Spyro 3. You know, people have their own genres that they prefer, and even within that, you know, so I talk a lot about how I really like 3D platformers, mascotty, cartoony style platformers. Will the boulder break that box, is my next question. Yeah, Jak and Daxter, I don't know, I just struggled with it a bit. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. 35, 36, it did it. It broke it. Oh no. Break him.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't.
Everyone's entitled to their own gaming liberties.
They certainly are, Addy Pramana. May there be 1,000 blossoms bloom as far as I'm concerned. Thanks for the bits. 3 minutes until the sex number. Oh, I think Amy's made a bagel. I can smell it. Nice toasted bagel.
Listen up. We are not without enemies. Some of them you may even recognize. Although they cannot harm you inside this warp room, they can attack you on your way to the next one. To get to the next warp room, use the platform that appears in the center of the room. Good luck.
In other words, on your way up to the next warp room, there's going to be a boss fight, Crash, so good luck. So we missed some boxes there. I could see where they were. I assumed the boulder was going to break them. But I think I better... Let's do it. Let's just quickly nip back and do it. Did you ever play the Sly Cooper series, Pete? Says Tick Cartoon. I did. Really enjoyed that. I didn't get through them all. I only played the first one. Again, because I think by the time I discovered Sly, I had a bit less time to like... well, I think it's not just that I had less time. I think I had a lot of games to play. And, you know, a certain amount of limited time. So, you know, I was probably spending time on BGE and Time Splitters, ironically, and yeah. So sadly, couldn't dedicate enough of my gaming hours to the Sly series, despite the fact that really enjoyed it. Loved the style, the visual style. Loved the movement. Didn't feel too open, too collectathon-y. Yeah, I think they really found a good balance, and I don't really know why Sly didn't do as well as it could have done. So yeah, maybe one day I'll revisit it. I could even stream it, and then you guys can guide me through it when I get stuck. That'd be good. Oh, we're gonna have to count to 40 again, everyone.
It's 4:20 time once again, my dudes. It's also time for another update on Normie's vacation. We decided to go into the town of Carrickfergus for a different taste of normalness. I let him decide what we do to make up for showing him a beyond normal anime. He said he watched the boats near Carrick Castle. I got bored after 2 hours, but he was still enjoying the view. I even snuck out in secret to get a snack, and he was still there staring at the boats.
Oh.
I don't get to him sometimes.
He's weird. No, he's not. He's normal.
Happy 420 BBBB blaze it, my dude Moggy Dab. Since Crash is that fox what eats apples, here are some apple jokes. Moggy cool.
Yes.
Why did the apple pie go to a dentist? Because it needed a filling. Ha ha ha.
Excellent.
Why did the worm go to New York? It wanted to see
Be in the Big Apple.
Hee hee hee. What is a math teacher's favorite dessert? Apple pie.
Apple pie.
Why did the apple cry? Because its peelings were hurt.
Oh.
Hoo hoo hoo. Why did the apple join the circus? It loved all the apples, eh? Ha hee hoo.
Excuse me? It loved all the apples, eh? I was waiting for a Pip-related pun, but it's okay, I'll take it. They were excellent ones, Lobrotovich. Thank you, Jack Bradshaw and Lobrotovich, for your 200 blips between you.
Blaze it, my dudes. Getting a little extra generous since I'll be missing the joint Blaze It stream.
That is quite extra generous there, Spy Hunter. That's 420 blips. Thank you very much. It's nice to see, it's well, not just nice to see, it kind of sounds like I'm ungrateful of everything else, but it's extra special to see that amount of blips in one go. Thank you very much. It's normally in 100 or 200 chunks. Why not? I've just remembered to say thank you to Hi, who gave £5 and said hi, and that's all they did, that's all they said. It's kind of spooky. But that was ages ago, and I'm sorry to Hi if they've already gone. Hopefully they'll either watch the VOD or they're still here. But I didn't I sort of glossed over that at the time because I was reading something else, and then I never got around to reading it again. I just remembered now. We got a donation. There we go. Thanks, Jack Bradshaw and Lord Brotovich and Spy Hunter for your blippity bloppity blues. Pop that back on for later, and then come over here. Yeah. Did we? No, we have to go back. Doing. Oh! Yikes, that was a scary one. Okay. Oh no. I think that second one's now. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Fantastic. We did it. Is there a checkpoint? Please be a checkpoint. I don't want to... Yes. Right, now, if I miss any boxes, well, I can miss the first few, but if they're only stuck behind a gate, in fact, what I'm going to have to do is make sure I really get ahead of this. Oh no, ahead of this boulder. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to have time to do that, or that, or that. Oh no. Yeah, I think you have to pretty much get there flawlessly. It's okay, which we can do. Just remember where those mines are. You know, those ones that I just walked into, or the pits. The pits. Okay, good. That's fantastic news. Stop skidding all the time. Don't... Oh, no. We got to be faster than Ben Potter 2020 here. Oh, I always miss that first arrow. Probably don't need it. Probably make it without. Right, smash. Smash. And smash. No, I got zapped. It's a tricky one. It's a very tricky one. I'm trying to actually remember where these mines are now. And I didn't do a very good job of it there. Right, zap. Oh, and then you missed the second one. Okay, sure. Oh no, and then you hit the mine. Oh, I think the boulder's slowed down a lot, actually. Because of the adaptive difficulty on this game. Well, that makes it a lot easier. Yeah, this game gets easier if you keep failing at it. So, I'll take it. That's not a cheater, Austin. That's an in-game feature. It actually is. People say that facetiously when they're using an exploit, but that is actually an in-game feature. There we go. Oh, yeah, up we go, Crash. And now we're gonna... Is it Komodo Bros to start? Can't remember. Oh! Of course not. It's Dr. Professor Ripperoo. F equals ma, it does. Force is mass times acceleration. Remember that from A-level physics. Oh! acceleration is velocity over time. That's not right, is it? Yeah, it is. Measured in meters per second squared. Oh! Steady now, Ripper. Don't do me the dirty. Oh! Get him. Yeah. Do you dance, Crash? Da-na-na. Na-na-na. We did it, everyone. We did it. Welcome to Snowbiz. Well, welcome to Warp Room 2. Coco? No.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered. 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them. And this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise. Crash, I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to find...
You need to find... So, Cortex is our friend, and Brio from the first game, Cortex's old assistant, is no longer working with him and is trying to stop Cortex from gathering the crystals to save the world. And he's even got people like Ripperoo helping him out, and he's made all of the robotic turtles and things in order to stop us. And me and Cortex just trying to save the world. Why is he being such an a-hole? Sorry, am I allowed to say that, mods? There's 4 of you now. Between you should be able to decide. Hey, hats off to this game for having footprints. Oh, steady. Oh! Well, that seemed slightly unfair, but I'll take it. He's being a hole. Yeah, that's what I meant. Just a hole. Ooh. There was no need to do that, because the TNT would have blown it up anyway. Aw, oh, come on. Come on. Da-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Is it in this level that there's a way to get 99 lives in a really cheaty way? I'll show you how it's done, but I won't do it. Ooh, oh, not again. Not again. I'm sort of rushing through, and I shouldn't do. Try spinning. That's a good trick. Let's try spinning. That's a good trick. Whoa. R2, get us off this autopilot. It's going to get us both killed. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, much like my performance in this game. And it certainly doesn't get everywhere. Need all these fruit. I'm gonna hemorrhage lives like this. I may as well. Right. Okay. Now let's just not be silly about this. Oh! There's little Sonic the Hedgehogs in this level. They're spiky and fast, and they hurt you. Oh, you have to spin them. I mean, slide them. Let's try sliding. That's a good trick. I'm so glad I don't... Oh, come on now, Crash. I did a skid. Maybe I have to wait until it's It's coming at me. Oh, what? I thought you could skid these guys. Right? You're unanimously alright with the use of a hole. A hole. Do I have to wait until his spikes go down? Yeah, okay. Apparently so. Now I know. Oh, come on now. I've had enough. I'm just going to jump over them. Red gem required. We don't have it. We saw it, remember? We know where it is. Just can't get it yet. Uh-oh. Look before you leap, literally. Uh-oh. Right. Let's just wait before we jump. There we go. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Steady. That was a yeah from Ranger Jurst giving 100 blips. Thank you, Ranger Jurst. Oh, what? The double pound. Fun fact. All of these facts available, of course, in our video. 10 things you didn't know about Crash Bandicoot. I'll have got through them all by the time I've run these 3 games, I think. Oh, damn it. I keep really messing that up. Is that the animation of Crash getting crushed by these crushers. It shows him as like a head, just a head and some shoes with crosses in his eyes. And that animation was removed from the Japanese version of the game because of a serial killer at the time who decapitated people and left their heads by their shoes. Looking much like Crash does in that death animation. That's a heartwarming tale, isn't it? These stalactites can be a bit fiddly. So, right, 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, you can just skid under those apparently. Peter Austin, not the worst Crash player in the world, just worse than most. Yeah, just rushed. Just more rushed than most. More impatient than most, I think. That's probably it. Mostly. But not entirely. Right, pop, pop, pop. Hup. Doesn't really matter if I... Ooh. Oh. Yeah, you can't change direction in the air if you're coming off the back of a slide, really. You get a lot of momentum from this ice. It's very momentous ice. Nope. Oh, a life. I'll take it. What a beautiful story, Peter. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome, Carrie. Draw that. Don't draw that. Probably insensitive. Right, let's just edge our way over here. There we go. We made it. A video to plug, you say? Lord Brosvich just popped the link in the chat there. Oh, got the life. Right. We're here now. Let's see what's inside this before we spin it. You never know if there's going to be a TNT in one of those crate stacks, so be smart. Oh, also, I probably should have... When you see a tall stack like that, especially with a bouncy box in it, you should always make sure that there's not boxes above it. But, Mind you, we've already passed the red gem here, haven't we? So I think it's unlikely we're going to be able to get the gem for this level anyway. Because there will have been some boxes on that gem route. So let's not worry too much about. So we've got 63. If it's a lot more than that, yeah, it's 124, so it's fine. We couldn't have done it either way. I set the title of this stream to angelicchoir.mp3 because in Crash 3 when he gets crystals and stuff, it goes ah! Like that, and I misremembered it being in both games, but I don't think it is. So it's a very poorly titled stream today. Very, very bad. Sorry. We'll have to just do our own angelic choirs. Oh. So this is kind of what I'm talking about, is that, well, I guess we'll wait and see what else is available in this warp room, but, you know, so far in this warp room, all we've done is revisit level types that we've already seen before, which, you know, does happen in Crash 3 and Crash 1, but I don't know, just the way they're sort of interspersed kind of feels a bit different to me. That was a B-Whip right there from J Bean 165, who subscribed via Twitch Prime. 4 months total. Thank you so much. Don't watch much anymore, but you still deserve my Prime sub. I don't get to watch anymore. Jeez, I thought you meant, yeah, you're not that good, but no. Oh no. Okay, well. Okay, we're gonna do a thing. I forgot that it was here, this bit. You might wonder what I'm doing. You got to be smart. Alright, let's get these first. You may have noticed that through here, past this fella, there's a stone plate over there. See? Little floor tile. You can reach it with a bit of, or what I call jiggery pokery, and it sends you, it teleports you away to the secret warp room, which looks a lot like the one from Crash 3. And now we can head in there to a sort of secret part of Snowgo, which actually this might allow us to get... Is it Snowgo that has the red gem in it? I think it might be. So this is how you pick up coloured gems in... Oh, it's all icy and scary. Whoa. Ha! Just call me Mr. Best at Crash Ever person. Yeah.
Just got a phone interview for a new job. Take that, big red Spanish bank.
Congratulations, Odie Lazarus. Oh no. Oh, we needed that seal to get those boys. If I die on this level, it doesn't do anything bad, does it? Can I have another go? Okay, good. That's fine. Whoa! Oh no, okay, screw it. If I jump off a cliff again to get those, then it won't be worth the lives that I gain from it, so... Oh! Oh god, Jay, you gotta do some backtracking here, haven't you? Oh, okay. At least I'm off the ice. I'll take it. Right, were there any... Did I miss anything else? Maybe I can... Ugh! No, not quite. Nah, nearly. It's fine. So, now we gotta not hit all these nitros, which is fun. There's loads of nitros coming up, I believe. think there are. Oh, if we'd not lost that first mask, we'd be on mask form now. We'd be blasting our way through all this. Oh, or just doing that. Whoa! I'm having to do it the difficult way. It's much nicer to do this when you've got Aku just killing everyone. Right, here we go. There we go. Right. So now I don't have to backtrack, do I? Yes? No? Let's just hit that. Just thinking, maybe I've already got the gem for this level. Yeah, because it's only... yes, yeah, that's right. I understand. Yeah. Yeah, I've already got the box gem. Thank you. Oh. Whoa! Oh, this is where... Oh, this is the place. Oh, no. Ooh. So I believe this is actually the place where you can get loads of lives. Am I right? How do you do it? There's a clever way. Oh, you have to like go into neutral or something, don't you? You have to like... Let's see if I can do it. I'll give it one go. I think you have to land on... Oh, I'll hit the last one actually. No, don't do that. You land with a spin. And then is that it? You just have to land with a spin and then keep bouncing. No, I don't really know how you do it, but there's basically a... Or do I do it like this? Oh, I don't know. There's a way that you can... if you keep bouncing on that, you have to set it up in a certain way to confuse the game. But this is a way you can kind of cheat your way into gaining loads of lives. So when you bounce on an enemy in Crash, and then bounce on a second enemy off of that jump, so you go doing doing, you get 1 fruit. If you do it onto 2 enemies, you get, I think, 2 fruit. And then you get like 3 fruit and then 5 fruit, or something like that. I think if you bounce on like 5 things, you get a life, right? And what you can do is confuse the game. You have to like somehow bounce on one of these seals, and you can then get over to this bouncy crate, and then you carry on bouncing. No, it's not just that you keep bouncing on the seals, Matt and friends, because there aren't enough of them to keep it into a continuous bounce. It's a glitch where you hit a seal and you're somehow able to store the fact that you're currently on a bounce and make it over to here. I think it's something that they have to land with a spin and a crawl or something. You have to like do that, and then when you come over here, it continues as though you're still bouncing on enemies. And then because those seals are dying in the background and you're bouncing on this crate, it counts every single seal death as you bouncing on a seal and killing it. And you then end up like gaining a life, gaining a life every time a seal dies or something, and you end up with like 99 lives, or you might even be able to exceed the life limit. So it's something like that. I don't really remember how it's done. I've never done it. I've just seen it done on YouTube and stuff. You can look it up if you're interested in glitches like that. But yeah, there's a kind of weird glitch there. Allows you to get loads of lives. Have we completed Warp Room 1 now? We've got all of those. Hang 8. That requires... That's got a gem available in it somewhere. Don't really know. Okay. Well, we've done it mostly. I'm not really sure yet how to get the Hangate gem, but it may come to me. No crash. It's fine. So we've got a crystal for Snowbiz. Right, now we're going to go to Air Crash and do it properly. Hangate is the in-game time trial. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you... Does it not show a timer, though? Or do you have to... Yeah, I don't know. I thought it showed a timer. Do you have to get there in one life or something? Because surely I would have seen the timer in it. Or maybe they only added the timer for Insane Trilogy. It's all very confusing, what they changed. You have to do it in the time limit. Yeah, yeah. But do they not show a timer? Oh, they do. I just didn't notice it. Oh, okay. Weird. How did I miss that? Anyway, now I know. Okay, well, we can go and do that one at some point. That's just a case of getting to the end of the level in yeah, within a certain time limit on one of these fellas. Oops. Oh no! Whoa, ho, ho, lucky boy. Lucky boy. It did show a timer. Everyone's saying it definitely showed a timer, and I just completely missed it. Oh, here we go. Bloody hell. Excellent. Oh no, I hate doing this one. Oh, you gotta start. You gotta turn around and already be on your way out, as it were. Oh no. Yeah, before you hit that crate, you need to already be turned back and bouncing to the left. I always forget that. I think I might not be able to access the bonus area now. Ah, crash. Yeah. There's the gem. The crystal. We'll take the crystal at least. We'll have to come back, do the gem later. Oh, well, there's a death route as well, so you've got to get here in one life. Wow, it's all going on in this level, isn't it? Blue Fluffy Dude is here. Hello. What's the time? 10 to the hour. Oh no, I should have hopped on that. Oh well, it doesn't matter. None of this matters anymore because I can't get the gem. Yeah, can't get the gem. Just trying to tank it to the end at that point. I've kind of given up. I'm annoyed that I've missed the gem. But you can like hop onto that tile there and then that one and get those crates there. And oops, they come this way, not the other way. Of course they do. That's cruel, putting the death route right after that box jump into the water. It is a bit, isn't it? Thinking about it, yeah. Oh! I keep thinking I got a mask, because last time I came this... Like, the first time I came this way, I had a mask. And I don't now, because I've died, and I'm on a checkpoint. That's not how it works. Right, come on, boys. Oh! Yeah, that was... The controls are a bit funny in this thing. It's my fault.
Yeah.
Knowing how you love fantasy casting and in the wake of SGDQ, what game would you like that? Whole world to see you do super fast like a pro gamer boy.
Does that count as fantasy casting? Oh no! Oh, look before you leap. Odie Lazarus. What game would I like to see the whole world see me do super fast like a pro gamer boy? What game can I do fast? I've always said I'd never like to learn how to speedrun Spyro because it would take away the fun and the magic, and you know I wouldn't want to. And actually, not a particularly easy game to speedrun anyway, because you know you got to learn where all those gems are. So I'm trying to think what game I can do super fast. I was a bit disappointed. Well, not. I was going to say I was disappointed with SGDQ this year. Not through any fault of their own. It's just that I prefer to watch games that I know on that. I know some people really like watching games they don't know speedrun, but I like to see a game that I'm very familiar with broken apart, you know, and you can see the exploits and the bugs and stuff more if you know how hard or easy it is to do a certain trick that someone is doing. You know, thinking like, oh man, I played that game and I could never do that, you know. By the way, don't forget that one, everyone. Worth it. Worth it. Maybe the Wallace and Gromit train game. No, I don't know. What would I like to... Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Trying to hit all the boxes on this. Going to be a lot of intentional, oh, I missed a box, so I'm going to jump into a pit sort of deaths. Oh, this is one of those things as well. Oh, don't hit that checkpoint. That one there, and this level in general, is one of those levels where, depending on like what version of the game you're running it on, it can actually be like way more difficult. PAL versus NTSC, and I don't know how emulation factors into it as well. But trying to go left, right, left on a certain frame rate can actually be exceptionally difficult. Oh no! So a lot of death exploiting here, intentionally going back to reset and get the gems. Fortunately, I've got 30 lives to use. Good track though on these levels. I'm all about that fake metal trumpet. Got it. Hit the checkpoint. Be happy. Oh, immediately reset because you missed a life. Missed a box. Hello, I missed a box. Oh, okay, good. Maybe I'll jump onto it. That might help. No, jump over it. Okay, can I actually get it from here? Because if I'm moving to the right when I hit that ice, he just skids off. There we go, that's how you do it. Shamu! Oh no. Oh no. It's scary. Okay, we're good. Hit the checkpoint. Missed the nitros. Ooh. There's a really, really horrible level in this game where you're doing this in the pitch black and you've got to hit every box and... Oh, it's not good. Oh, that's the... I think this is the one. This is the one. Farwell says, why nitro is bad. If you touch a nitro, it will instantly explode and kill you. It's worse than a TNT. Nitros are bad boxes, and you will see at the end of this level, and at the end of many levels, there is an exclamation mark box that's coloured green. Right, here we go. Oh, is this even doable? Let's find out. This may require some cheating. And even then, I mean, the cheating will only help me reset quicker. It's not going to help me get them. Whew. At least the chat's being sympathetic. People saying, oh man, that looks horrible. That's bad. Yeah, it is. It's bad. I'll have a couple more goes legit, and then I'll make a little save state just like here. So I can have a few goes. Oh. You have to start changing direction before you hit each box, I think. Yeah, you basically do. You're right, straight edge. Oh, nearly. I probably could have actually done it there if I'd not. The game will give you a sympathy checkpoint, won't it? It might do, yeah. It might give me one closer. Yeah, that's something else this game does in terms of the adaptive difficulty. Like, if you keep dying at the same point, it will make the nearest question mark box, probably this one, it'll turn into a checkpoint after a few deaths. Oh, nearly. Yeah, this is a notorious bit, which is harder depending on whether you're playing PAL or NTSC, and I can't remember which way around it is. So I'm not sure if it's a faster frame rate or a slower frame rate helps you in this situation. I guess maybe a slower one? I don't know. Right, here we go. Oh yeah, boy. Right, give me a checkpoint. Or give me the end of the level. There we go. Thank God. 36. So if you see the box counter at the top, 36 boxes I've hit. If I now blow this thing up, it destroys all the nitros in the level. And now, we got a gem for hitting all the boxes. In fact, if I'd come in here just to see beforehand, before blowing up the nitros, you would have seen that we didn't have the box gem. Need to blow up the nitros in every level as well, which is not easily done. Well, it's easily done in this level, in this game, because you just use that green box. That's the only way to do it. But in Crash 3, you eventually have to start using your bazooka for it. So, not great. Crash Crush. So this is what I'm talking about. So we're now on the second warp room, and all but one of the levels that we've played are familiar level types that we've already seen in Warp Room 1. I think that's what bothers me about Crash 2. I know the time of day changes sometimes, but you know, even actually the bear ones, whatever it's called, Can't Bear It or something. The one we just played, the bear one. Oh, it although that's a new type because we're riding on a polar bear for the first time. Even that doesn't feel so new because you're just in a snowy tile set, you know? Whereas Crash 1, give it its dues, I think there's only up to about 2 examples of each level type in the game. So although they do reuse tile sets, they don't do it too much. In Crash 3, likewise, I think there are a few cases where there are 3 of a certain level type, but there's a lot of variety at least. Different time periods, you know. This is all just kind of snowy with little temple ruins on the side. Probably feels less repetitive if you played all of the different areas in order, all the jungle levels, all the snow levels, etc. Yeah, maybe so. Again, I'm not trying to like properly crap on the game. It's a really good game, and it's actually not more nicely animated than Crash 3 is actually. The way he looks over his shoulder at the boulder and stuff like that, you know. Look at that. I think that's great. He doesn't do that in Crash 3. They removed it. And the dive and stuff like that, that's great. I really like it. Yeah. That's, you know, for those who were asking, that is my honest answer as to why I don't like Crash 2 as much as Crash 1 or 3. Even though Crash 2 plays better in terms of controls and animation and hitboxes than Crash 1 does. Overall, Crash 3 is my favourite. I think it's the best of The best of all worlds. Oh, jeez, how did that happen? Just jumped right off the edge. Oh, man. Here we go. It's weird that you can reset the level, you can retry the bonus round if you die on it. It just sends you back and it's fine. But if you do the bonus level and then die before hitting a checkpoint, you can't do it again. Seems a bit harsh. Never mind. Oh, yeah. That's always satisfying. Hup, hup, hup. Oh, come on, Crash. Get up there. Oh man, did I just hear a little pop then?
As a child, Crash 3 was the only one I played. The starting warp room is still one of my favorite pieces of game music.
Oh yeah, for sure. The old dude brothers, thank you for 100 and something, but in fact it would have said if I'd looked on screen. There's just a lot of the individual ones there in the chat. 100 and something blips. Let me know if you caught that in the chat. Let me know how much it was. Oh, oh no. Oh, will it break it? Oh man, skidded out of the world then. What is with, like, all the glitches that I've never ever had in Crash ever before, and have had very recently. And Kadikarus had exactly the same thing when he was doing the relic hunts. It wasn't just doing that, it was 100% in all the games, but that was really weird. Right, no, I think you are actually supposed to destroy this yourself. Yeah, you are. That's why it gives you such a lead with all those arrow dash pads. 130, that was. Thank you, the Aldu brothers. Let's get ahead of this boulder, come on. Or I guess it's a snowball. Right, that's plenty. Smash that. All on the floor. And it'll probably destroy the others for me, will it? No, it won't. Okay, good to know. Glad I didn't go through that door, because I wouldn't have been able to die after that, so... Boom. Circus Cats X. Circus Cat X. Thank you for subscribing for 9 months. Congratulations to you. On your baby Billy. Right, come on now. Oh, what an idiot. Speedway Nut wants to know if I prefer the look of the original Crash or the Insane Trilogy. You know, at the time, it was really nice to see Crash Insane Trilogy in glorious 4K, as the marketing department frequently reminded us. And, you know, I'm really glad these made the remasters. I think it's brought the... Oh, man. It's brought the series back to life. You know, Crash 4 is on the way. It was great to expose a whole new audience to the game, to give people who didn't have the capability of replaying their old copies of Crash, you know, allowing them to revisit the series. And the Insane Trilogy is great, but please, Crash, please, please. Man, I'm gonna... Well, sooner or later, it'll slow the boulder down for me, so... What more can you ask for? I got way further ahead than that on previous runs. I don't know why I'm having issues now. Oh, that's probably not helping, doing that every single time, but you know, playing, having come back now to every time to play these. Oh yeah, it slowed it right down, I think, now. It's time. It's slow boulder time, everyone. This will be more than enough. It better be, anyway. Right, smash that. All on the floor. Destroy that. Do that. Do that. Stand here and just sort of swag it for a bit. And then... there we go. Get the gem. Thank God. Yeah, having gone back and played these games again, and like the fact that I'm emulating them as well, which makes it, although it's obviously still PS1 graphics, it makes them look nice and crisp, and they pop out nicely, and all that stuff. So I really like how they look and feel in their original form. Insane Trilogy is great, but it you know, there's nothing. I'm glad that it exists, but you know, visually speaking, it's a bit weird that they went for realistic water and fur. Oh yeah, hang on. There we go. Oh, and the lighting as well. Like, depending on where Crash is standing, it can affect how the shadows are cast on his eyes and stuff. It looks really weird at times. Oops. You know, there's lots of shots of Crash standing in, like, you know, dark laboratories and stuff where it's like casting shadows onto his eyeballs, which is not really, you know, how these things should look, I think. You want this way, and we've got to hit that. Here's a little sneaky room that you guys might not know about. You might think, why are the nitros all the way down here when I don't even need to come down here? Well, actually, you can jump through there. Oh, green gem, everyone. I'll take it. Oh, great, now we've got a backtrack. That's fun. Everyone loves a backtrack, don't they? Backing track. Yeah, I really love the new look of Crash 4, and I think it's put Insane Trilogy, I don't want to say to shame. Oh, Christ. I don't want to say to shame, but I think it's just made me, and maybe some other people as well, realize just how good Crash looks and has always looked in true cartoon style, you know? And, you know, maybe the Insane Trilogy shouldn't have gone for such a realistic approach. Obviously, I don't mean totally realistic, like it's still just, he's a walking Bandicoot with jorts on, but yeah, I mean in terms of fur and water graphics and things like that, and lighting. Yeah. A lot of bloom. Oops. A lot of unnecessary bloom in that game. Oh, stop rushing. Oh, have I got the... Oh, well, that's easy. Wow. What a life hack. Just do a death exploit, everyone. You come right back here with the gem in your pocket. I didn't even realise. You still need to... There weren't any boxes in there, were there? Oh, I don't remember now. I might stick my head in one more time, and... Because if there were, I will have to still go in here, but I don't think there were actually any... In fact, I should be destroying these enemies on my way in, so I don't have to get them on my way out when I can't even see them. There's nitros in here. I don't think there are actually any crates. Oops. No, there aren't. Well, now I know. Good. So you don't have to backtrack out of there if you're willing to waste a life. Or spend a life, I should say. It's not a waste if you value it. No one likes backtracking in Crash. It's kind of like that's one thing I would say. I don't really like when you have to turn around and go the other way in Crash 1 and 2. Then you don't really have to do it as much in Crash 3, but you know, it's only difficult at that point because you can't see where you're going, and it's like, well, yeah, like of course this is going to be hard. Like it's kind of an artificial difficulty, really. You know, kind of feels like, well, surely the skill in Crash is mainly about hopping on stuff, knowing which boxes to break. In order to, like, not destroy your way back and stuff like that, you know. So it kind of feels a bit cheap to,
Yeah.
You
oh
missed
no.
one at the start of the branch.
Did I? Thanks, everyone. I didn't spot that at all. Maybe I should die now. Yeah, because if I complete this... yeah, no. If I complete this, I won't be able to... and then die while I'm trying to get this other box, then yeah. Let's get back. Oh no! I hope that doesn't affect... I hope I can still go back through the... yeah, it should be... Oh no, let's see. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay. This is good. I can still go through the... Just get off here. Right. Oh no. Ooh. Oh, fair enough, these rats... Oh, maybe they do. I was going to say, they don't seem to actually be coming back to get me. What is going on there? Am I touching that barrel on the edge? On the side? Oh. It's going bad. It's going bad. I don't know if the nitro will get it. I know that Speedway Nut is saying that the nitros will blow up that box because it's that question mark box is surrounded by nitros. However, I don't think the game truly registers actual exploding nitros and like blows up things adjacent to it. I think what it actually does is adds a number to your box count equivalent to the number of nitros that are quote unquote blowing up in the world at that moment. I don't think it truly makes them explode and destroy the stuff next to them, if you see what I'm saying. So there we go. Thank you for pointing that one out, everybody. Very, very well spotted, or well remembered. Now all I've got to do is do the bonus and make it to the next checkpoint without dying. Otherwise, this is all for nothing. Insane Trilogy might do a true kind of generation, or a true, you know, truly simulate the explosion of all the nitros, including boxes next to them. But this game, I don't think it does. Right. So we've made it, but unfortunately, there's a checkpoint right here. Which means there's not going to be a checkpoint for a little while. And I've got no mask. What's down here? More scary looking stuff. Let's just see if there happens to be a checkpoint around here. No, there isn't. Oh, in fact, this is the... this is where we want to be. In the sense that it's not the route, and you come back. This is good. Oh, I'm really, really nervous about dying and losing the bonus round boxes. Okay, that was a triple. That's good. Okay. Doing okay. get all these boys first before we jump down the hole. You just know that, like, I'm gonna get like halfway around this thing, and there's gonna be like a death route platform. Oh, here we go. Grab it. Yes. We did it. Mum, get the camera. The bonus still counts even after you die if it's completed. Is that right? Are you sure? I thought it just goes onto your box counter, and if you die and you're not allowed to go back again. Oh, maybe that's why you can't go back again, because if you've completed it, you don't need to go back again because it still counts. I'll have to do an experiment with that. I didn't know that that was a thing. I've just always assumed that, like, well, if you miss it, you don't get the boxes. It always seemed weird to me that you couldn't go back. You know, it's like, why would they do that? But I guess it makes sense not to allow you to go back if you've already completed it. I think it's the same as keeping the gem. That's why you can't retry it. I had no idea all this time that that is how it works. That's pretty wild. Here we go, we got it. We got the gem. Fantastic. Well, that brings us to a much overdue finish on this game. But I've had a lot of fun, so that's good. Tring! Didn't mention the casual monkey bars section there, actually. That's a new mechanic in Crash 2. Do the monkey bars now. Yep, bonus platform is a checkpoint when you finish it. Oh, that's why it brings you back to the bonus platform, because it's a checkpoint.
25 crystals. You're on your way. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult. Again, be wary of the pathways between warp ruins. Remember, I'm counting on you.
Well. Oops, wrong way. Up we go. Seems we may as well end the stream this way. Just get this out of the way. Komodo Bros, everyone. Silly boys. That's it. That's the mechanic. That's... Oh yeah, and there's this too. I'm gonna look out for all those scimitars. And then the spin. Oh, steady now. And then the biff. And it's as easy as that. One more. Oh, yikes. And now he chucks stuff at me as well. Get him. That's it, isn't it? Easy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the stream. Fantastic. Well, thanks for being with me, and check us out on ooh.
Good show, Crash. The Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now is not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
It certainly is. Let's go to load and save. Peter. Thank you, everyone. There we go. We've save stated that, so that should be safe to recover next week. Joining us on Thursday for the usual joint Blaze It stream. Other things. Lists going out. 2 lists a week. We've got the podcast and all that kind of stuff. So head to youtube.com/Team TripleJump. Subscribe to us there if you're not already. What are you doing here if you're not subscribed there already? Psh, get out of here. Go do it now. Yeah, I'll catch you all in due course. Yeah, alright then. See you later. Bye.